accent traits, I don't know.
She's been on phenomenal form all year.
It's her boy, she's got her dog. I'm not sure if I can show you the dog.
Oh gosh, I think it was
He is the most incredible horse.
That's why you're here.
Wow.
Hello, I'm Spencer Sturmey and welcome to the last, can you believe it, it's the last Luhmühlen Lates of 2025. The show jumping for the 5-star was very, very interesting. We knew the time was going to be tight, we knew the jumps would have to be jumped as always, but it was the nerves of the last 3 girls to go. In 3rd place going into the show jumping, in 2nd, in 1st, there was not one pole separating the top 3. But this lady managed to hold her nerve. Iselot DHI jumped the most insane clear round. Ros, well done. Congratulations, this year's winner.
Thank you very much. Yeah, Iselot, he is the most wonderful jumper, and I'm extremely lucky to have him. And I was just relieved today that I was able to kind of pull off the plan, and it all went, like clockwork. And last year I got time faults, which cost me the win. And so the pressure was definitely on me, my own head as well this year, that I needed to get it right for him. And I'm just delighted and relieved that I managed to pull it off.
Well, holding a nerve, one fence, as I said, separating you, Sam and Laura. Laura last to go, unfortunately had one fence down to give you the win. But Iselot has been an incredible horse, hasn't he? He won Po in 2023. He's won here in Germany, a France and German win. But you've come off the back of winning badminton as well. I mean, just a couple of weeks ago. What an amazing run.
Yeah, I just, I'm so lucky because I have got, 2 such talented horses, and they're just real performers at the top stage, and they have great brains for top level performance, and that's what makes my life easy. As long as I create a good plan and I keep my head, then I know that they'll deliver, and it's just a lovely feeling to be able to come into an event like this with confidence.
Trusting the process, trusting what Caroline Moore has installed into you. She'll be watching down, I'm sure, and how proud would she be, because he's not been the easiest of horses. He's got the most wonderful character, but even going in there, he was spooking at everything, having a little look around. She'd be so proud.
Yeah, she would, because she put a lot of time into Isaac and into us to work him out and to try and get the brain in the right place so that he could do the job. And yeah, I think she would be very proud. It would have been a very big day for her as well. And the big thing about Isaac is that he is a very genuine horse. He really wants to do the job, but equally the spooks he gives, they're genuine too. And I've just over the years become more relaxed about it now. I know that there will be good days and there'll be days where the spook is a hindrance to us, and there'll be days when the spook is good to us. So I try and stay very relaxed, try and keep my arms soft, try not to react to the spooks.
Yeah.
And generally, if I do that, he's still able to operate and do his job.
Well, he certainly did operate and do his job. Now, during the programme, we always give a Luhmühlen ride of the day. Now, ride of the day, this time, goes to you and to Isaac, because we thought that you rode such a beautiful round under immense pressure. So a bottle of champagne to you for ride of the day. Well done, Ros Canter.
Thank you very much.
You're very, very welcome. Well, the 5-star is complete, and it has been just an amazing competition. But running alongside the 5-star, of course, is the 4-star short, incorporating the national championships, the German national championships. So let's take a look and see how that's going.
Sie war ja schon mal deutsche Meisterin hier in Luhmühlen.
Well, what a triumph. Yulia Krajewski and Olzena's Nickel win the 4-star.
Yeah, thank you very much. Nickel was amazing. He always is, actually. He really always tries. And I think except for 1 second place, I don't know, he's won his last 5 4-stars or something. But without me ever really thinking I have to squeeze anything out of him, he just really, really wants to do well.
And he certainly jumped well today to clinch that win, but not only becoming the winner of the 4-star, but also the German national championship title as well.
Yeah, it's my fourth, but the first for Nickel, and it's especially special because his owner is here and he hasn't been to a show since 2019. He hasn't seen his horse Mandy win in Tokyo, so we are quite emotional about that.
Well, very well done, and the very best of luck for the future with him.
Thank you.
Well, joining me now in the hot seat is a lady that needs very little introduction. It is Marlene Hansen-Hottop. Now, this has been an amazing event for you. Carlitos Quidditch K, big horse, and jumped superb in there. Clear round, amazing.
Yeah, he's really amazing show jumper. We had sometimes a little problems in the last year that he's not paying attention too much to me because he's so big and scopy and strong. But I think, we really have a good time at the moment, and he's jumping better than him.
He's got the most incredible hind end on him. He really kicks it away, and we could see that on the cross country yesterday. Almost like you need a parachute when you're going cross country. He's got an enormous amount of scope.
Yeah, he is. So I think he's a big strider. So I think what is really the best thing at him is that you can, in a half second, you can make the stride so much longer that you can decide for going forward or just even backwards is good. So he's really flexible. And
finishing sixth here, I mean, that's such a brilliant result with him, and he's got a lot more to give, hasn't he?
Yeah, really. I always say if Mickey would ride him, he would win everything because he's such a world horse.
Well, you do not a bad job on him either.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm just a little semi-professional, and I do my best, and we are a good partnership. But I think he's one of the best horses in the world.
Well, make sure that you listen out for that name, Carlitos Quidditch K, because he'll be back, that's for sure. Now, you've got to ride in the 4-star as well. So have one in the 5 and one in the 4. Keeps you busy.
Really busy, but I have a good team, so I'm not so far away from home, and we got every wristband that we could get.
Yeah.
So their family, friends, my sister with little ones, they just took all the water in the cooling arena yesterday, so that was really fun.
So a real team effort with your sister being here. And it must make it very special as well, having family here.
Yeah, for sure. So even last year in Kentucky, I had the feeling that we are nearby home because there were so many people, but yeah, it's great to have my sister, my cousin, my husband, the little one of my boys are here. So, so that's a good crowd to have around.
Well, it's been brilliant, and we have loved watching you throughout the 5-star and the 4-star. It's been brilliant. He's been such a star in Carlitos Quidditch, and I know that Lucinda Green has got a very soft spot for him.
Yeah, really.
And she's got a soft spot for you as well.
Yeah, she helped me last year. So we've been through cross country in Kentucky. So we really talked a lot about, and then after that, she paid a lot of attention. Yeah. So it's just great to have Lucinda and Bettina even is a fan of him.
Yeah,
so
absolutely. I think he's got a very big fan club.
Yeah.
Well, Marlene, thank you very much for joining us here on Luhmühlen Lakes. It's been an absolute pleasure. As always, good luck for the rest of the season.
Yeah, thank you so much.
We'll be following you very, very closely indeed. Well, always as well here on Luhmühlen Lakes, we have what we call Legends Corner. Now, one of the legends of the sport, I mean, we talk about Lucinda Green, but one of the true legends of the sport as well, not only as a rider, but also as a coach and also as a cross-country course designer, is the one and the only Captain Mark Phillips. Mark, a warm welcome to Luhmühlen Lakes.
Thank you.
Now, being here is very special. It's an incredible event that's grown year on year. How have you found the 2025 edition?
I mean, I think it does get better every year.
Yeah.
I mean, I first rode here back in the 70s, and then, of course, I was course designer here for a long time. I think I started in 2005. In sport, nothing stands still.
No.
It's upwards and onwards and gets better and better.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we were talking to Lucinda because she's celebrating today 50 years since she won the European title back in 1975 and then the Worlds in 82. There's been huge change here, no more so than the main arena that's gone to all-weather. But the course, although fundamentally the water stayed, there's been massive changes.
Yeah, but I mean, even the waters have changed. Now, the Mesmer water, I changed, and the Longines water, I can remember when there was sort of fountains up there that we jumped through the spray, and in the days of Wolfgang Felt, and I think as a course designer, you make the changes partly for the sport. As the sport changes, you try to stay one step ahead, but also for spectators. If they come and see something different every year, it's something to come back for year on year.
And what was your take on the cross country yesterday? Obviously, it caused quite a few problems, no more so than the fence in the main arena. But what was your general take on the cross country?
It had a little bit more 5-star in it than some of Mike Etherington-Smith's previous incarnations.
We only had 4 inside the time, which is a pretty good number too, isn't it? It was great to see the Irish Bank a new fence for 2025. So trying to mix things up, but it was on the whole it was a great day for the 5 and the 4, but just a couple of.
Absolutely, the Irish Bank was a great new addition. We don't see that so often these days, and it was a real footwork exercise, and the 2 strides to the triple brush was a great question for year 1. I think you'll see that be a little bit more demanding in the years ahead, as Michael, the course designer, learns how to use it and how to use it to more effect.
Well, Mark, thank you very much. You are a Luhmühlen legend, and we're very grateful that you've joined us on the last episode here for 2025. Thank you very much indeed.
My pleasure.
Well, great to hear from Mark Phillips and to hear his view on this year's events. It has been an absolute pleasure and it's been an absolute honour. So thank you very much for watching from us all here, from the whole Luhmühlen Lates team, from myself and the crew. The audience have been brilliant. You can hear them. They're getting very excited. There's ride and drive going on and much more still to come. But thank you so much for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next year. Goodbye.
Character traits, I don't know.
She's been on phenomenal form all year.
It's her voice. She's brought her dog. I'm not sure if I can show you the dog.
Oh gosh, I think it was 30.
He is the most incredible horse.
What do you mean? That's why you're here.
Wow.
Good job.